There is money on the line. You want to make sure you have as much knowledge as possible before placing those bets.
Yeah, there's always that rich strike moment. But have you ever thought about how weather can play a role and who gets to go to the winner's circle? Our Colleen Peterson looks into the real impacts of the race.
Whether it's a fresh smell of rain or dry May air, the moment their hooves touch the track, these thoroughbreds get a feel of what they're up against.
Some horses will handle wet conditions better than others.
On the day of Derby, the track conditions are posted. A fast track means it's dry. Wet fast, the top is wet from recent rain. Sloppy is similar to wet fast, but has a little more traction because the base is soaked. Those conditions play a key factor in the outcome of the race.
This is a year where we're coming in with horses with pretty strong credentials, so we're optimistic.
Trainer Todd Pletchard followed in his father's footsteps and became a trainer. He won the Derby in 2010 and 2017 with Super Saver and Always Dreaming. This year, he has multiple horses in the Derby race, including favorited Forte.
I'm pretty comfortable with our horses. I think they'll all handle an off going should it happen to rain.
The first tip, looking at the history of the horse's performance on off-going days.
Forte's won in the slot before. He likes it. I think Tapit Trice and Kings Barnes would do well in it. So
the second, personality.
Tapit Trice is probably the most enthusiastic, energetic on a daily basis. Forte has his moments where he shows a little excitement, but for the most part, he's pretty laid back. And Kings Barnes is definitely the most laid back of the three.
It can tell you a lot about how much the horse will put up with on the track. I wanted to get a betting perspective on the best way to take into account the weather.
Well, if I knew it was going to be really, really rainy, I would look to see for the horses that have shown they can handle the mud or have pedigrees.
Trainers like to avoid practicing on off conditions to limit the chance of injury. However, if you catch a practice in the rain...
You can't say, but if a horse had worked in the slot before and worked well, you could say, okay, because you see the time. Okay, then maybe this horse will handle it fine.